Hey everyone, good afternoon, friends. How are you doing today? As for me, I am doing okay. I'm struggling with anxiety today. You know, when you have days where you know you have a deadline and you have to get stuff done, or else things can get really bad really quick? Well, I'm against some of those type of deadlines, and I'm finding that I'm in fight, flight, or freeze. In other words, I am acting in trauma mode. That reptilian brain has kicked in where you can't really concentrate on the now and what to do now because you keep projecting out into the future or looking to the past. So I'm trying to catch myself like, okay, I see myself going into trauma mode from anxiety. So I'm like, okay, catch it. Let's deal with it. So, what's the first thing I need to do when I start experiencing this emotional trauma? Recognize it. Okay, I've recognized it. Now, what do I do? Well, how upset am I? I'm pretty upset. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling anxious. My heart is beating. I feel like I'm going to die. Okay, so maybe you're having a bit of an anxiety attack. So let's work on some bringing yourself to the current, being present in the moment. Am I okay right now? Yeah. What's around me? Well, there's some furniture and some walls, television, the window. Okay, cool, cool. So there's stuff around you. Where are your feet right now? They're on the ground. Okay, so you're grounded. You're in the present moment. You're in a safe spot. So that's great. Okay, bring yourself present. Maybe do some breathing techniques. Sometimes box breathing helps. Sometimes doing a meditation can help. You got to find what works for you. When you find that you're having anxiety, what do you do? Fight, flight, or freeze. You could run and hide. You could stand like a deer caught in the headlights. You could get defensive and you could fight. There's also fawning, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Um, so I am having a moment where I'm like, okay, how am I going to choose to deal with the situation? Because life is going to come at you. That's not going to stop. Eventually, at some point, we do, but life, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to go into the hermetics. I was about to get real deep and then go spiritual, but never mind. Right now, I'm just dealing with the reality of how do you deal with an anxiety attack when you're having one. Because sometimes they're hard to cope with and you really don't know what to do. And there are a lot of different techniques. So I've been practicing my techniques with my grounding techniques. So I decided to pick up the camera and do a quick little video to remind myself of the present moment right now, and that I am okay in this moment. So, since I am okay in this moment, I could turn off that reptilian brain as much as possible and stop acting in trauma. Ground myself, bring myself present, bring myself out of old cycles. Do not continue to repeat the cycles, create new patterns, but not destructive ones. So, again, this was I guess, kind of an accountability video because I'm having anxiety on top of just showing you a bit of how I do my coping techniques. So, in other words, just sharing a little bit of me with you guys. All right, I hope you have a good one. Peace.